Many centuries ago in Ireland, shortly after the days of Patrick, the Kingdom of Oriel was ruled by a most wicked king. A cruel man, the king mistreated and terrorised his subjects. Seeing the men of Oriel driven to despair, the nobles of the kingdom's tanistry plotted to rid themselves of this tyrannical king. Not one of the tanistry or any other man in the kingdom had the courage to face the king themselves. Out of desperation, they turned to a neighbouring king and begged him to slay their wicked ruler. The neighbouring king jumped at the opportunity to rid himself of a rival. He confronted the king of Oriel and slew him. All of the men of Oriel rejoiced, but soon their joy turned to ash in their mouths, for a few days later the old dead king returned. He was pale and gaunt, and had an unnatural countenance. Anyone who saw him knew that there was dark powers at work, for the king was neither truly alive nor truly dead. The king demanded that each one of his subjects cut their wrists and drain some of their blood into a bowl. The king drank the blood from the bowl, and in this way he sustained himself, a vampire leeching life from his unfortunate subjects. Knowing that the steel of even the most valiant hero could not best this foe, the men of Oriel turned to a pious hermit, a disciple of the holy Patrick. They begged him to rid them of this evil overlord. The hermit, pitying the unfortunate people, promised to do so. The hermit, however, told the people that they needed to live righteous, godly lives in return. Many of the people had been baptized, but others, particularly the nobles, had not. They wished to continue to live in the world, waging war, trading slaves, and marrying many women. They played a game of chance by planning to only be baptized close to their deaths. The hermit told these men to be baptized immediately, and for all in the kingdom to turn themselves over to God. The hermit then went to confront the king by himself. He returned shortly and told the people that the king had been banished back to hell. After reminding the people of his instructions to live Christian lives, the hermit told them that he had buried the dead king in the middle of a field and placed a large stone on top of him. The hermit further warned the people to stay away from the stone and to leave the dead king alone. During sunny days, whenever anyone passed the field, they heard wailing as the sun's rays kissed the stone the king was buried under. After a short time, a tree grew, shielding the grave from the sun, and both the stone and the tree remain to this day in that field.